Video 11 of RYS Academy with Dr. Gary Cohen and semanticmastery.com. In this video, I'm now going to help you to try get your new URL indexed. And I'm not sure if you're a fan yet, but I'm now a big fan of using Twitter. So you know that Google is crawling Twitter like mad, and that Twitter and Google have a great relationship now, where Google is allowed to see all the live tweets coming out. So that's just given me an idea about then how to push my URLs out a little bit quicker to the crawlers. And so why not just send a tweet out? So my persona happy, I've set up my Twitter account. I'm not going to show you how to do that. You've probably got Twitter accounts already, or if you're not quite sure how to set one up, the guys at Semantic Mastery, they've got a IFTTT SEO course that will show you how to do all that properly. But let me just show you here. So what I'm going to do is take my example doc. So let's go with this guy here. And like I said, I quite prefer the preview version, so I'm actually just going to manually type this in myself. Preview. I'm going to take that URL, and what I'm going to do now is actually juice it up a little bit. So before I actually get to that, sorry, I'm going to just show you what you could do is just plop that in and tweet it out if you want. You can do that. That's one way to do things. I actually want to do it a little bit better, so I'm going to start injecting some more Google love into my Google properties, and I'm going to do that by going to GOO.gl. So this is Google's own URL shortener, and here I am. So if you've never been here before, this is what it looks like. I haven't shortened anything with this persona's GOO.gl account. So what I'm going to do here is just paste that whole long URL, do my capture. Right, so today is salad day. I'm going to choose some salads. I think I've done all the salads, hopefully. Yep, I'm not a robot. Shorten the URL, and there we go. Great, so now I've got my first shortened URL. As you can see here, there's a preview of it, and there's actually some analytics of the shortener, and that's the actual link that I'm sending stuff to. So I'm just going to copy that now, and I'm going to go over to here, to my tweets, and instead of doing this URL, I want to do that URL. Great, so that's step one I would recommend, and then this is another step I would recommend. So you could again just push the tweet out if you want, but I think it makes more sense if you start surrounding your URL with the anchor text exact match. You can do that, or even adding semantically related keywords around your URL. So your URL is near text that is related to what it's about that you're trying to rank for. So in this case here, remember what I'm actually trying to rank for is exact keyword goes here meta title, if that's exactly what people wanted to do. So I could actually just copy that, go back to my tweets, and if I want to do, just pop that in there. I could add a little bit more, like that keyword goes here meta title, how to RYS your GDoc, and yeah, that looks pretty good. You've got way more, got up to 64 characters I could still be playing with, so I could add this as a really juicy meta description in a way. Think of it like that. So you're mixing up some really good keywords in there, and you're also selling the link. So remember, you're doing this twofold. You're doing it to both get indexed, and you are hoping for some actual click-throughs for it. So that's going to be good for the link itself too. And if you're making it as a very good readable tweet, then you're more likely to get a click too. So you can do your marketing SEO guru stuff in there. If you've added your IFTTT SEO thinking to that, then this is where I also then use Twitter to then push my tweet out to all my IFTTT properties. So then the tweet doesn't just get pushed out to Twitter, but it actually gets pushed out to all my tiered networks, and it's actually then broadcast the tweet itself because it becomes embedded. And that's another way that I get to get the tweet indexed quicker. So I just back to here now to show you what actually happens. So I'm going to just refresh that page. Sorry, that's the reason why. It's because I'm not in that tab. Sorry, let me just fix this. Okay, I'm going to just go back into geo.gl. There we go, sorry. This is actually what I wanted to do, because now this is me with my logged in profile. So Happy Gilmore now is actually logged into the Google shortener. So I didn't need to do all that capture, but I'm just going to quickly then do this one. So this is going to be a better one. Apologies for that. It's going to take just a couple more seconds on this one. Copy paste. I want the preview option. Shorten URL. It's going to get shortened. Take that. So there it is. That's the actual link. Great. When it's created, you can copy that link, and you can see there's been no activity on that URL. Nice thing also with Google Docs, you can see no one else is currently on the actual document right now up here. I'm just going to go back to my tweet, change that URL up like that. Brilliant. Okay, and now, boom, tweet it out. That's it. All sent. So let me go to my home timeline. Sorry, and there's my tweet. So just open that up. There you go. So let me go back to my keyword and just do this. There you go. So that's the preview option. So unfortunately in the preview option you're not going to get to see the crawlers that end up crawling the page, because you can't actually see the information up here. So let me do another one where you get to see the crawlers, which is pretty cool. I'm going to go back to edit this version here, and sorry, let me do this. Okay. Oh, sorry guys, I'm crashing my computer here. Too many things running on in the background today. And copy. Let me go back to my URL shortener. This time I'm going to put the edit version in, shorten that one. Copy this one, and let's see if I can get some activity going on to the document there. Oh yeah, and this was a nice feature. So you can see in the tweet itself, even though it's been shortened, look at that, the Google Doc actually gets embedded in the tweet and shows up. And what did I say earlier? Remember here that description that I filled out? So that's not in the doc, but it's in the meta of the doc, and it's popping up here. So that's going to be a part of the tweet. And again, that's the clickable link of the Google Doc. So there's my Google URL that's pointing to my Google Doc, and as you can see in the bottom left hand corner of the screen you should see a t.co. So Twitter itself has shortened that link also, and then I've got another link over here which is just exact match anchor text to that doc, which is then also being shortened as a t.co link to the GDoc. So I'm getting two links within one tweet, and I'm getting a nicely embedded document that actually is viewable and looks good to the end user. and I just wanted to see if I can quickly show. There you go. So see, I've got some activity happening on there. Let me just copy this guy here. Okay. I just want to see some changes on that one yet. Alright, I just want to see if I can show you this example. So again, add that new tweet. This is amazing stuff. RYS style tweet. There we go. Tweet's gone live. Let's see what happens with this one. There you go. Nicely pops up. Same procedure again. And let me go back to here. And boom, there you go. Check it out. So what happens when you tweet it out, you get a whole bunch of crawling activity immediately on your Google Doc. So you'll see that happen there. And at the moment, could say maybe, I don't know if there's 10 different crawlers on there, but I've had it times when it's up to 30, and that's just with my small sort of tier pushing out. So it depends how far you can push that tweet out, as to how many sort of call it crawling viewers you can get to your document. So right now, crawlers are running through this, and they're taking up all this yummy stuff in here. And I just want to show you that's how you can start indexing your stuff and starting to RYS your Google Doc. Hope you enjoyed that.